Letters are among the most important writing you will do on the job. Businesses worldwide take letter writing very seriously, and employers will expect you to prepare and respond to your correspondence promptly and diplomatically. Your signature on a letter tells readers that you're accountable for everything in it. Even in this age of the internet, letters are still vital in the world of work. In fact, they have a special status in the workplace, where individuals receive so much of their information through electronic communications. A professional-looking letter is one of the most significant symbols in the business world for the following reasons. 1. Letters represent your company's public image. 2. Letters are far more formal. 3. Letters constitute an official legal record. 4. Letters symbolize your professionalism. 5. Many businesses require letters to be routed through channels before they're sent out. 6. Letters are more permanent than emails. 7. A letter is an official and expected medium through which important documents and attachments are sent. 8. A letter is still the most respectful and approved way to conduct business. 9. Though it's a formal document, a letter nonetheless assures reader of your personal attention. And 10th and finally, a hard copy letter is confidential. A letter contains many parts, each of which contributes to your overall message. The parts and their placement in your letter form basic conventions of effective letter writing. Readers look for certain information in key places. The parts of a letter discussed in the following sections will appear in every letter you write. So here's a basic letter. First, it includes a heading. The heading of your letter may either be your company's letterhead or your full return address. If you design your own letterhead, make sure it looks professional. Dateline. Try to leave 4 lines below the letterhead for the date line. Spell out the name of the month in full, such as September or March, rather than Sep or Mar, or using numbers, such as 9 to represent September or 3 to represent March. The date line is usually keyboard in this way: November, spelled out, 12th, 2012, period. Inside address. The inside address, the address of the recipient, is always placed against the left margin, 2 lines below the date line. It contains the name, title if any, company, street address, city, state, and zip code of the person to whom you are writing. Use the official state abbreviations of the U.S. Postal Service. Single-space the inside address, and do not use any punctuation at the end of your lines. The salutation. 2 spaces below the inside address is your salutation or greeting. Begin with Dear, and then follow with a courtesy title, the reader's last name, and then a colon. I recommend simply using the reader's first name and a colon, as you see in our example. The body of your letter. The body of the letter, 2 spaces after the salutation, contains your message. Some of your letters will only be a few lines long, while others may extend to 3 or more paragraphs. Keep your sentences concise and try to hold your paragraphs to less than 7 lines. Next, the complimentary close. A close, 2 lines below the last line of your message, is the equivalent of a formal goodbye. For most business correspondence, use one of the standard closes: sincerely, respectfully, or sincerely yours. I recommend using best. It's a personal favorite. Capitalize only the first letter of the first word. The entire close is always followed by a comma. Allow 4 spaces between the complimentary close and your type name and title so that your signature will not look squeezed in. Always sign your name in black or blue ink. An unsigned letter indicates carelessness or even worse, indifference towards your reader. Consider creating a JPEG of your signature and using it electronically to produce your letters. The abbreviation CC, 2 C's followed by a colon, informs your reader that a copy of the letter has been sent to 1 or more individuals. Letters are copied and sent to third parties for a few reasons: to document a paper trail and to indicate to other readers who else needs the information contained in the letter. The final optional element is the enclosure line that informs the reader that additional materials such as a brochure, diagram, form, contract, or proposal accompany your letter. Enclosure, only 1 line item is enclosed. Enclosures with a 2 or ENCL, and then the title of the document provides indication that there is a document enclosed. A standard business letter can be divided into an introduction, a body, and a conclusion, each section representing or clarifying a specific issue to your recipient. These 3 sections can be 1 paragraph long, or the body of your letter can be longer. To help readers grasp your message clearly and concisely, follow this simple plan for organizing your business letters. In the first paragraph, start with a friendly opening and get right down to business. Put the most significant point in each paragraph first to make it easier for the reader to find. In the second or subsequent paragraphs, develop the body of your message with factual support, key details, and descriptions. In your last paragraph, thank readers and be very clear and precise about what you need them to do. As you draft and revise your work, pay special attention to the following 4 guidelines for making a good impression on your reader. 1. Never forget that your reader is a real, flesh and blood person. 2. Keep the reader in the forefront of your letter. 3. Be courteous and tactful. And 4, and finally, don't sound pompous or bureaucratic. Now let's review writing letters. Here's some final advice for writing great business letters. Remember to identify your reader and pay careful attention to your audience. Emphasize you attitude. Keep the readers in the forefront of your message. Organize your information well. Include essential information up front. Remember, bottom line first. Use an appropriate style and tone. And finally, make sure your letter looks professional.